Hey, the single leg RDL is an incredible exercise for building a balanced body. You see, your body tends to develop imbalances through training, through everyday life, and there are things that if we don't address them can lead to long-term dysfunction and injuries, and then differences in terms of how your body's going to develop structurally in your aesthetics. So one simple thing that you can do to improve your ability to do the single leg RDL is what you actually do with that non-working leg. You see, a lot of people will use a straight leg when they come back on an RDL. And here's what happens. That back toe will open up, which means the hips open up. So when you're doing an RDL, don't use that straight leg position, especially if you've noticed that your foot is pointing out away from your torso. That signifies that your hips are rotating and you're no longer loading that neutral spine position correctly. So here's what you should do. Use a bent leg, 90-degree position in that non-working leg. I'm going to show you 3 reps. So you notice the amount of control and balance that I have with that position. That's because the lever itself is shorter when my leg is bent at 90 degrees, which gives better control. And remember, joint position dictates muscle function. So we want to make sure that that leg is in an ideal position so we load the tissues properly. Now let me show you an exaggerated, poor example with that straight leg, and watch my back foot. Okay, so see how that back foot was pointed out? That's precisely what we see a lot of times when you use a straight leg when doing an RDL. So again, when it comes to doing that RDL properly, bend that leg at 90 degrees, keep that toe dorsiflex, and then come straight down. If you notice that you're opening up the hip or the toe is pointing out, that means you're likely shifting the weight and then not loading the tissues properly. So take that, run with it. That'll make your single leg RDL, you'll have much better balance, better muscle activation, and make it a much safer exercise overall. Any questions? Drop them in the comments below.